Alright, we are working on the Pajero Sport QE, doing a false floor install on this one. So we'll start with the tear down, getting it all ready to go. First tools you'll need is a 10mm socket, whether it's on an impact driver or a ratchet, a flathead screwdriver, and first but not first, take off the plastic trim panel, set that aside. Second, you have this spare winder hole here. That is because Mitsubishi decided 150 mil in, they'd put the spare wheel winder to make it even more difficult to access when you need to. First thing, we get into the corners over here. You've got to pick up that plastic there, push it through the top, and unscrew the factory tie down points. Get them out the way. Then you've got some plastic, some little screws going in here down the bottom, which hold in this back plastic trim. You've got the carpet here that's velcroed on as well, under your velcro. Once you've got the tie down points off, you can lift off these little panels here, put them aside. Remove the stuff that the customer kindly left for us, and there's a couple of Phillips head screws in both of these side pods. Switch a bit over to your Phillips head screwdriver, or just get a hand one. Unscrew those two, pop them into the console part there. Unscrew the third one and the fourth one. Next, we've just got to push this little bit here in, and then that clip releases. And same with this one. And figure out what's that piece there. Bit of a heavy tug comes out. Same with this piece here. It's got all these clips along here and here that are holding that down. Next, we've got to take this back trim panel off here to access that part there. And that piece comes out like that. Simple. You can put this piece back on. I'd recommend vacuum cleaning this a little bit though. Looks a bit dirty, so I'll grab the vacuum cleaner and do that and get back to you. Next, we have to remove these factory brackets here. A couple of 10mm screws. They're out the way. Switch up to a 14mm and undo your seatbelt bolts. Oh, that one was tight. And your lucky last. Then we fold the seats up because we need to unscrew the little plastic clips on the front here to get to the front tie down rail bolts for the seats. These just come out with a small Phillips head screwdriver. Usually they're not very tight. Don't push against them because they're only a plastic thread. It will just push the thread straight back in and they just pull out. And I'll get to the other one. Fold your bases over. You should be able to now just remove 3 covers undo 2, 4, 6 and 8 bolts, and we're ready to go. 14mm socket, same as the back one. Pick up all your bolts, fold the seats back down, and we'll pull them out. All right, now we have one person at the front, one person at the back, and we'll pull these seats out. False floor, we've just got to make sure that we put in all of the factory seat bolts across the back frame there, leaving this one here loose and the one on the other side out as well. And then up the very front here, 2 little M6s there and on the other side as well. Make sure you leave them out so we can get the bolts in for the floor. It's a bit of a tight fit, so you've got to get one corner in first, then you can get your second corner in, and it just drops down into place. We now get our bolt kit, which is the 2 M6 screws, which go into the factory locations there, and the 2 M10s that thread into there. Do them up and your false floor's done. Alright, once you get those all in, make sure you put them in finger tight first to make sure you get the thread right. Don't lose your sockets down the front of the car, and we're in. False floor is done. Don't forget, your false floors badge. falsefloors.com.au. This here is a little hutch that we've made. That is so you can still access your factory recess for your spare wheel underneath. So that's just a little cover plate that we've got there. Clicks into place, hides it up, nice and tidy.